going on, guys? I'm back with another Black Ink review. Before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to like, comment, and share. Last night episode, yeah, it was an episode. It was an ending, you know. So I'm gonna just jump into it. The show kicks off. Donna and Jada meet up for brunch or whatever. And, you know, they talking about the whole situation that happened that led Ted to firing Jada. Obviously, neither is excited. I shouldn't say excited, but, you know, feeling good, feeling like it was fair for Ted to fire Jada. They both questioned Ted's role within. Black Ink was like, you know, what does he do besides sit on the couch? You know, he doesn't do anything. He shouldn't have the power to fire anybody. And I'm just like, look, it's Caesar cousin. And on top of that, not only did Ted fire Jada, he asked Caesar, like, what you think? You know what I'm saying? He was like, bro, she got too much drama going on. She got to go. And Caesar was like, okay. Right? So, they got to direct some of that energy towards Caesar because, I mean, Caesar is backing Ted's decision. So I'm trying to figure out exactly why. Maybe because Ted don't do anything but sit on that sofa and they really hate that. You know what I'm saying? They really hate that Ted really doesn't do anything but he has so much power within Black Ink. And, you know, Donna talking about, you know, Ted, you know, he an a-hole and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, Jada tells Donna that she's pregnant. This couldn't happen at a worse time. And of course, Donna, first question, is it Ted's? And Jada was like, no, there's a fling. You know, and then, you know, she just goes on to talk about she don't really know if she want to have the baby and all that good stuff. Then Donna talks about all of her abortions and miscarriages that she had. And I'm just like, you need to shut up. You don't need to be saying, you know, say that off camera. Like, she said abortions, well, you can do miscarriages different, but in Donna's case, who knows why she had miscarriages? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Donna was just basically like, you know, girl, don't worry about it. I'm gonna handle Ted. And I'm just like, out of all people, what are you going to do? Like, you talk about Ted not doing anything in the shop. What do you do productive in the shop? Like, at least Ted can hire a tattoo artist. I mean, what do you do again, Donna, besides give, you know, blackout tattoos and, you know, tattoos that I don't have a tattoo, but you wouldn't be tattooing on me. So, moving on, we get a scene back at the house. Donna has grilled food for everyone, and then she throws the ultimate shade at Ted, telling Ted that, you know, you got to get your own food because I didn't grill a burger or whatever for you. And Caesar just kind of, Caesar stepped in and was like, I support Ted. Like, I told him Jada was gone. Like, I agree, Jada need to be gone. And he was like, it was a smart decision to fire Jada. And he told Donna, he was like, if Ted, no, he said in a confessional, he was like, if Ted stopped having sex with all these girls, we wouldn't be having these issues of having to fire everybody. But that's what I keep saying. Like, the only women I see Teddy dating or approaching, pursuing, or whatever are the women in the shop. And it causes so much drama, unwanted drama at that. Like, can he date some women outside of the shop? Like, I'm trying, at this point, I'm questioning, do he even have game? You know what I'm saying? So anyways, you know, Sky talked about, she want to bring up the whole thing with her and Herb, talking about how he gave her a bad vibe. And she just really upset because the guy did not know who she was. I mean, Sky, you not Beyonce. You not known worldwide. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, he didn't know who you was. Like, come on. I mean, whatever. I don't even want to give that too much energy until later. And then, you know, Kit tells Caesar's, she just slided in there and tells Caesar that 113th is closed. And, you know, she claimed that she told him in advance about the shop being closed because all of them had to come down there. And Caesar like, man, my shop has to be open. Call Young Bay, get her in there to open up my shop because I need to be open making money. So she called Bay. At first, Bay was like, no, I'm on maternity leave. I just had a child. No. But eventually she agreed to it. And the whole time I'm just sitting there watching the show. I'm just like, Caesar, you're an idiot. You let every every employee from that shop come to New Orleans. The only one that didn't come was Bay, and that's because she had a baby. Caesar, you got to get your employees in line. You should have sent Donna back. I mean, I don't know, but this woman just had a child, and you expect her to go and open up your shop because you're allowing the entire team, your entire 113 team employees to stay in Louisiana and turn up because that's all that they was doing. All of them was not contributing to the grand opening of Black Ink, Louisiana. You know what I mean? Or New Orleans or whatever it is. See, but then you kind of take it out on Young Bay because, like I said, she just had a child and you want her to go and sit in your shop. It was just so much, man. I was just like, why are we airing this on TV? Like, she can sue this man. So anyways, moving on. The crew ends up heading to the new shop. Caesar is very excited about opening Black Ink New Orleans. Just so he can go ahead and go back home and start collecting the money. You know, I don't blame him. That's what bosses do. Let the employees work, sit back and collect the check. That's what I'm talking about, Caesar. Anyway, so, and you know, Sky, she already ready to be the center of attention, just annoying me already. But then once they get to the shop, they find the shop vandalized. And Caesar is highly upset about it. And I felt like the rest of the team, instead of just saying, oh man, they weren't upset enough. You know what I'm saying? I felt like they should have been more upset, and they should at least match Caesar rage. I mean, everybody just sitting there, oh man, it's messed up. Who would do this? You know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was just me, but considering that they all put so much work into the shop, they all should have, I mean, not money-wise, I nobody but Caesar, but they all should have been 38 hot. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, they broke in, they vandalized the place, they even stole all the liquor from the bar. And I'm just like, you know, you can't make this stuff up even though it is a made-up storyline. But anyways, you know, Teddy and Caesar pretty much vows that whenever they find out who did it, they're gonna pay for it. And so then the crew try to scramble to clean up the shop a little bit before customers start to come in. So then we get a scene with Bay back in New York at the 113 shop. She goes to open the shop. She has to bring her newborn with her because she has no babysitter, which is, I mean, look, I can dig into it like that is Caesar, come on, man. This anyways, I'ma just see, like, that was just crazy. Seeing one of them non-working employees in New Orleans back, seeing walk back, seeing Kit, Tati, Sky, anybody. This woman just had a child, and you was, anyways, moving on. Bay's in the shop. She's trying to clean up the shop, pumping milk at the same time. A client shows up. They get a tattoo. He wants 3 letters, and she thinks it's gonna be easy, but then he wanted very detailed, different type of art in between, inside the letters. And as you know, as she tattooing the baby, cutting up, she shouldn't be there. She shouldn't. This guy and the client shouldn't have to be sitting through a tattoo session and a baby is hollering. Like, it's one thing when someone is tattooing out of their home, out of the projects or whatever, but when you go into a place of business, you shouldn't have babies in there crying while you're getting a tattoo, especially the amount of money that he's about to pay for the tattoo. So anyways, then we get a scene where basically the crew is out to eat. Sky's trying to, you know what I'm saying, get Caesar mind off of the shop. She wanted everybody to take shots. to ease their mind and to calm down. And so long story short, Caesar at first was against it. He was like, nah, I'm good. But then he got to take a shot out of Kit boobs, and it got him in a better mood. He was like, I'm in a good mood right now for the night, but tomorrow I'm definitely gonna find out who messed up my shop and all that good stuff. So then Donna shows up, comes in, calling Teddy a hater, saying she does not want to sit by him. She upset that she feels like Teddy favored Tatiana. And what's pissing me off is, who are you, Donna? What do you bring to the shop? I'm curious. I'm sure she got some Instagram followers from being on the show, but who we can do without you on the show? Other characters have been wrote to know that we really miss, who can really tattoo and bring something to the show. We don't, no. So she come in talking all this noise to Teddy, and just how she sided with Jada, Ted can side with whoever he want to. If Ted want to side with Tatiana or Jada, it's his right to, just like you are choosing to side with Jada. Like, come on, you just mad because Tatiana, a white girl or whatever she is, and she got Teddy, and you don't like that. I'm gonna just call it how it is. And then, in the midst of her going on this rant, Caesar just bust out and he said Ted can fire whoever he want to for no reason. If he want to fire somebody, he can. And so Donna got upset by that even more, and she was just like, Jada pregnant and Ted the daddy, and I'm just like, hell, you got to lie. Why do we have to lie? It makes no sense to lie in this situation, in my opinion. And so, everybody like, whoa, and Ted like, man, look, I'm gonna tell you what kind of irked me. Ted fires Jada. Ted, your next move need to be firing Donna. Ted, let's fire Donna. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of her. Like, I think she's just trying so hard to have a role on the show, to be relevant on the show, because the stuff that she got going on is nonsense. So, anyways, after that, Ted tells everybody he's not the father. And then, Ted get upset. He say, F Donna, F Jada, F the baby too. And, Donna just like, oh, I know Jada gonna be upset about this little rumor, but Ted need to be put in his place. And I'm just like, Teddy, fire her too. Send her behind home with Jada. Like, we don't have time for this. At least I don't want to have time for to give Donna. I don't like her. Like, I don't like Donna or Sky. Them two can go. I know Sky not going. She is, the Black Ink Empress or whatever she calls herself. But Donna can definitely go. So, moving on, the new shop in New Orleans opens up. Clients are there. Everybody is proud of Caesar, and all that good stuff. And then we get a scene where Caesar and Ted told Caesar that, Donna killing the vibe, because she out here spreading these lies talking about I got Jada pregnant. She killing my vibe and everything else. And I understand where he coming from, because the thing of it is, even if, Jada would have said that Ted was the father, Donna, even though it's not Donna's place to put that out there, if she was gonna put it out there and let Ted know, she ain't have to do it in front of everybody. She don't like when people call her, put her business out in front of everybody. She got a pass, a real one. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, Ted talks about that, and then we get what my notes. Oh, okay, yeah. So then Sky is walking through the shop. I don't know what she got against her, because this guy asked, said he don't know her, but she tells him that she's watching him and she gonna make sure that he legit, because he can't, you can't just be a nobody and be associated with Black Ink. And I'm just like, well, when they open the shop, I forget which character on the show was like, Herb brought in a crazy amount of clients. So like, if he bringing in clients, you need to sit down. He's gonna make the money. you're gonna benefit from it. You don't have to like him. Like you don't even live in New Orleans. You run the shop in Atlanta, and you go back and forth from Atlanta to New York. Like she need to just sit down. Like I ain't really here for Sky and this petty beef that she got with this man all because he said he didn't know who she was. Then she was talking to, I believe it was Mel or some other female, and tells them that she believes Herb is the type of guy to steal out of a female's purse. And I'm just like she just, I don't even want to get too much energy to it because I just get upset because she started this whole whatever that her and Herb got going on, and it's all her fault. But nobody will check Sky. Nobody will tell Sky when she's being inappropriate, when she's wrong. Nobody say anything to Sky. They just let her do whatever she wants to do. So then Caesar pulls Herb and Ace to the side, lets them know that he has everything captured on tape. Want to see if any of those guys recognize anybody that's on tape, and obviously they didn't. And Caesar was like, I thought maybe because New Orleans was so small, they would have recognized somebody. I'm just like, this fool. I mean, if New Orleans was small, you wouldn't be putting a shop there. Let's just call it how it is. Like, it's business there. The reason it's business there because the population there is not small. Like, come on, guy. Then Caesar talks about how this ain't the first time haters have came at him, but what the haters don't realize is that the more they come at him, the harder he goes to be successful, and it just drives him even more to be successful. And I think that's good fuel for the fight, even though he still wants to get even about what they did to his shop. I like how he's looking at it, saying that regardless of what they do to me, it just motivates me even more to continue to go hard. And I really do like that approach. So then, oh Jesus, Donna and Alex go out on a date, me time. I'm gonna just go ahead and skip to it. Finally, they label each other's girlfriend, boyfriend. I mean, that's it. I'm not feeling Donna, so I don't even want to talk about it no more. So then we get a scene. Jada returns back to New York, and she goes to 113. Young Bay is there, and Bay, she like, what you doing here, Bay? And Bay was like, they called me, telling me, I need to open a shop and yada, yada, yada. And then, Jada somehow, was like, girl, that's abuse, that's neglect. You shouldn't be in here with no baby. You need to think about finding a new job. Which I kind of was agreeing with everything that Jada was saying in that moment because it wasn't right for young Bay to be there. But anyways, Jada was upset. She was happy that young Bay was there because she was able to vent to young Bay, tell Bay about what happened in New Orleans, how her and Tati got into it. She ended up getting fired, and Bay was like, oh, well, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like Ted, who sits on the sofa and does nothing, overreacted and fired you for no reason. Bay, don't get in that. Don't get in that. I'm going to tell you now, don't get in that. Because here's the thing. She ain't telling you the truth. She been bullying Tatiana. All them girls in that shop been bullying Tatiana. The only person that hasn't been bullying Tatiana that I can remember is Sky. I remember Sky was trying to get, what that Melanie? It was, I don't know, but Jada lying, man. She was bullying that girl. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to be biggity in front of that girl, man. But anyway, so then Bay asked Jada to help her run the shop. She's the only one. And Jada like, nah, I'm getting up out of here. The way I was treated in New Orleans, they ain't never got to worry about me doing another thing for Black Ink again. And she proceeds to tell Bay, you need to find another job. And Bay was, Bay thought about it, and she kind of agreed with it. She was just like, that's something for me to think about. You know what I'm saying? She was like, this is wrong, that I have to be in here while I just had a baby a couple weeks ago, but I need a job. So I like people who can tend to rationalize things instead of just overreacting. Bay understands she needs a job. And until she finds a better situation, she's going to be at that shop, which is the adult thing to do. Like, don't get it wrong. Nobody's going to pay your bills because you quit your job for whatever reason. We will all admit that what they did to young Bay is wrong, but I'm not going to reach in my pocket and say, He goes some daycare money. He goes some formula money, diaper money, or some electricity money. I'm not gonna do it. Are you? Because I know I'm not. So anyway, then we get the final scene where Ted lets Caesar know that he throwing a pool party. He already done put the information up on IG. People should be pulling up any minute. So then, the pool party it looks very deep. Like, the crowd there. Caesar gives Ted credit for the turnout. And then the police come to shut it down. They asked Caesar about his weed smoking been going on. And Caesar was like, I don't know, sir. I just walked outside. And that officer told Caesar, he said, look here, don't play with me. That was the first thing I smelled when I walked up in here, as soon as I got in my car. And he told Caesar, he was like, I got to shut y'all down. I got a noise complaint. He said, shut it down. And Caesar was like, in New York, he know how to deal with the police, but down south, he don't, so he going to do what they say. I think he need to do what the police say, whether you're up north or down south. That's just what I say. But, you the boss, big dog. So then, all the people, the people at the party and Ted was like, we don't have to stop partying. We just got to turn it down a little bit. And then Herb arrives and, he's shaking everybody up, speaking to everybody. He speaks to Sky, obviously. She didn't speak back to him. And he was like, why don't you like me and all of this and all of that. And Sky said, I'm going to respect the fact that you're a man. And I'm going to say what I have to say about you when you leave. And Herb was like, no, say what you got to say about me to my face. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. And in this moment, the whole crew was around the situation. Ted, Caesar, Walt, everybody was there around, at least the guys. And they was letting it play out. You know what I'm saying? They felt like Herb was not being disrespectful. He just wanted to know, why Sky acts the way she acts towards him, which is, I think he has that right to know. And Sky wouldn't tell him. And then he was like, oh, okay, well, you fake. And when he said that, none of the guys said anything. They just kind of, cool with it. You know what I'm saying? That's your opinion of Sky. Y'all got y'all beef. So be it. And so Sky was like, yeah, I got fake titties, fake booty, He was like, so you really fake. And then she starts swinging on him, like he was a woman, a child or whatever. And then Herb reacted. He swung back. And then y'all know Caesar, he landed some punches on Caesar. I don't care what y'all say. He landed some punches. Caesar felt him, and then Ted came, cleaned it up. And, they beat him up. They Herb balled up to keep from getting too injured or whatever the case is. But listen, man. My mama taught me a long time ago, and I don't know if Sky was ever taught this. And, you can look. Let's start with the root of the problem. The root of the problem is she don't like this man because he didn't know who she was. And when he was trying to be polite, respect her by speaking to her, acknowledging her, she still didn't want to vibe with him, right? Then he asked her, what is it that he has against him? She didn't want to tell him. She said she'll talk about him behind his back. He calls her fake. And then she puts her hands on him. And that's what I had a problem with. And we can go back and forth with this all day. Was he wrong for hitting Sky? It's all about the person within you. Me personally, I would have ate it, or at least, I don't think I would have put hands on Sky, but every man is not like that. Every man is dealing with different things in their mind. Like, you took off on this man, punched him all in his face, and for all the people that is saying that he shouldn't have reacted like that, you can't really say that. You know what I'm saying? I understand where it's coming from. You shouldn't put your hands on a woman, but also a woman shouldn't put her hands on a man. And like I said, my mama taught me a long time ago, you can't expect for to put your hands on somebody else and they don't put their hands back on you. Keep that same energy you got when you putting your hands on them and they put their hands back on them. On you. Now, Caesar and Teddy stepped in and handled the situation. Walt didn't want nothing to do with it because bro asked Walt, what's up? I ain't see Walt nowhere in the camera. He was just talking that talk. He ain't want them problem boy down there in New Orleans. They really could go. But Caesar and Ted, they jumped them or whatever. They did what they had to do. They had Sky back. But keep your hands off of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Man, woman, it don't matter. If Sky would have just ate the fact that she just couldn't get over the fact that guy didn't know who she was. And y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I genuinely believe if she never put her hands on him, he would have never put his hands on her. Whether it was right that he put his hands on her or not. If she wouldn't have thrown the first punch, he wouldn't have either. He reacted. Everybody reacts different. So I'm gonna just end it with that because it was a controversial ending. I seen it all online, a bunch of mixed reviews about how Herb handled the situation. But I tell you this much, I do believe this in my heart of hearts. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna ask a question. Who's to say that if Herb didn't put his hands on Sky, that Caesar and the rest of the guys still want to beat him up? Because Sky took off on him, and now it seems like, we got to beat this dude up because our sis don't. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that does not happen? But also who's to say they just step in, break it up, or whatever the case? My thing is, Caesar check Sky. She cannot go around acting like this with employees who do not know who she is because she's on black ink. It's just unacceptable in my opinion. But anyways, that's all I have. I know y'all may say I'm a Sky hater, but I just want Sky to be held to the same standard that everybody else in the shop is held to. Jada, Donna, the ones who get fired for being quote unquote unprofessional. Let's just hold everybody to the same standard and we won't have to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. That's all I have. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.